Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to send out a communication this evening to make sure that we are ready with inspiration and motivation to begin our week 2 of remote learning. Before I go into my message, though, a couple of thank yous for making this remote learning as effective as it can be. Special thank you to our food service department, our paraprofessionals, our secretaries, and our bus drivers for ensuring that more than 200 students are continuing to get our meals daily. That's a lot of work, and you are certainly appreciated. Thank you. I also wanted to thank Mr. Peterson and Hunter from our IT department, as well as Vernon Telephone Cooperative, to make sure that our students were prepared with access to the internet to continue this online learning model. So thanks again for all of the support and the efforts put in to ensuring that our students continue to get the best that we are able to provide them. Much appreciated. I'm so proud to be part of this team. And now the message that I have this evening, I tried to convince my 2 kids to be involved in a small joke, one of my favorite jokes, and they decided that a little movie was a much better option. So Caleb and Jaden have featured our dogs, Max and Molly. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that little presentation by Caleb and Jaden featuring Max and Molly. One of my favorite jokes, of course, because these puppies are sick. I wanted to talk to you tonight about strength. I recognize that the longer that our lives are different from what we have known our lives to be, moments when we start missing some of the people, places, and things that we're accustomed to seeing more often, more frequently than we are right now. So recognizing that those are feelings that you may have, and that's okay. Those feelings are expected, and you should just know that you're not alone, and that we are all here. We look different through remote, but we are all definitely still here for you, and we're going to get through this. It's important to be strong, and what I want to focus on tonight is understanding that all of these aspects of having strength is really important right now. So physically and mentally and emotionally and spiritually, those are all areas that we need to make sure that we're going to stay strong through this and reach out to others and to support, or else reach out when we are in need of support. So being able to recognize those feelings when we are in need as well. Physically strong, please remember to do those FIAD activities that Mrs. Gary and Mr. Clements have sent to you. Get outside when it's nice out and be active. When we can't go outside on days like today, find ways to engage your muscles. Push-ups or sit-ups or some of those different activities that you learned in FIAD class. There was a purpose to learning those so that you can put them into your life. So now is a good time to make sure that you are putting those activities into your daily lives. Mentally, your teachers have provided you with work that will engage your brain and will continue that process of learning. And remember, that process of learning includes struggling and coming up against problems that present challenges. making mistakes. All of that is such a valuable part of learning, so don't be afraid of that. Continue to engage, continue to try, and know that your teachers are still right there with support and with guidance and with instruction as needed. They are watching you and listening carefully, trying to find the ways that they can continue to instruct and to guide your learning. And then emotionally, to stay emotionally strong, we started to learn some different activities and strategies that are important for you to make sure that you are putting into your life now. That breathing activity, where you would breathe up and down your fingers. Remember taking a deep breath in, and as you take your breath in, your stomach, remember, comes out because we're bringing all that air in, and then we slowly breathe it out. And that goes up and down your fingers, so do it that many times. Also, recognizing what feelings come into our thoughts. Do we want to grow? Which feelings do we want to feed and help them to grow? And which feelings do we not? There are some feelings that we just want to recognize that this is how I'm feeling. And then try to set it aside and bring one of those thoughts or activities that help us to be who we are and who we want to be. So knowing I am a kind person, I'm going to do these things when I'm feeling down. I'm going to maybe color a picture for somebody. I'm going to make a phone call. Maybe I'll FaceTime someone. Reach out, do something kind because that's who you are. Be helpful. Maybe there are some different tasks around the house that you can do. Whenever we're doing something kind and nice for someone else, whenever we're giving, it's a good feeling on the inside, and that will help combat those sad feelings. Part of recognizing, though, the different feelings that we're going to go through and the different emotions is to understand that this experience, these emotions and these feelings, whether they're good feelings and happy feelings, feelings of fear or feelings of sadness, they're all valuable in helping us to grow into the people that we were meant to be. So focusing on some of those key character traits that we are and who we want to be, that's going to be key in helping us get through some of those difficult times. Now, I want to use the life of a butterfly to help you because I know that those feelings are not easy feelings. And it's easier to say that we're going to, just flip our way of thinking. But that actual almost pain that we feel is valuable. And I want us to view those feelings as being valuable in shaping who we are. A caterpillar, as you know, will move in, has 4 different stages, cycles in its life. And at the end of being a caterpillar, and it goes out onto a branch and it cocoons itself, similar to what we are doing. We've all are living in a cocoon right now, this chrysalis stage, and inside of that cocoon is a lot of activity. A lot of things are going on inside of there, just like in our homes, in our bodies. There's a lot of different feelings and emotions that are going on inside. Some good, some scary, some sad, but all of those are meant to help us grow into the person that we are meant to be. All of those feelings at times are going to make us feel like it's a struggle, it's a challenge. And picture that chrysalis stage where that butterfly is ready to come out and it's fighting through that layer and its wings are pushing, trying to get out. What's happening? It's not easy because the wings need the blood in order to fly and to be strong. So with every struggle, every push, that butterfly is sending blood, sending strength to those butterfly wings. So that's what's happening to us. We are, and I want you to keep that in mind, we are becoming stronger through these challenges, through the things that are tough. It's making us stronger. It's sending blood to our wings so that one day we can fly and we can be who we were meant to be. So going through this experience, it's not going to be easy, and it's going to present different challenges. But if we view it right, we are going to come out on the other end and we are going to be able to fly and be strong. And that's our goal, to continue to grow each and every day. No matter what our circumstances are around us, we are going to control how we react and how we use that. We're going to use that to be better. Charles Swindoll had this quote, and I just want to read that to you. It's what we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. And that means that if something comes too easily, we don't value it much. So we are going to find things that we value when we all come out of this chrysalis stage and fly. And those things that we are going to hold so dearly are not going to be held so dearly because it was easy. So, I know that you are working hard. I know that you are strong, and I believe in you. And I think you are amazing. So have a great night, and wake up tomorrow morning with those goals, be ready to conquer them. I'm so proud of you. I so miss you, and I love you to pieces. So, fly like a butterfly.